Whispers from the Brighter World. Beloved Master, revered Babuji Maharaj. Sunday, March 14th, 1999, 9:30 a.m. It's good you remember some of my remarks. You are right to value your personal cleanliness and appearance. My comment that day was meant only to insist on the fact that inner beauty is more important than the physical aspect. You saw in this report how devotedly Bauls live, the beauty of their faith, what they endure to go to these great celebrations, as well as their poverty. You cannot understand the Indian soul or the way these people live. You do not have the same priorities. It is another world in spite of the progress taking place in some parts of this country. But can one call this a progress? This is another ideological debate which we don't have to address here. You are at the dawn of an era of spirituality. There will be a lot of trial and error and heartbreak to reach the goal. Religions have influenced people's minds so much. A universal movement must be established on the earth which will unify devotion beyond dogmas and rites. You Abbasi's, you belong to this redeeming trend. Through your personal work and what you further relay, you are preparing this future spiritual movement that will bring them together, instead of dividing them and making them kill one another in the name of principles, not even respecting the ideas of the master who taught them. We will revert to this chapter. You should know that everything you do in your regular sadhana represents a negligible but constructive contribution to this new state of mind for future times. We are developing, building stone by stone, a new edifice where, unlike now, some men will not have in mind the sole idea of destroying their enemies, that is, those who do not think like them in troubled times. It is good to think of a more serene future for the earth. You are precursors, but do not imagine either that you are the only ones following the right way. Do not fall into this trap. The errors of the past should not be repeated, as well as man's annoying tendency of believing that only he possesses the truth. He said, "My daughter, that my criticisms were blessings. You are wise." Our criticisms often are misunderstood. A severely wounded person whose wounds are touched suffers necessarily. This is only a human reaction. There are different types of criticisms. You must go beyond that and bear in mind that your masters have one goal only: to help you. This should be recognized, otherwise, no progress can be made. Soul searching is important. Any spiritual path entails this personal work. Rest a little and meditate. You see, it is well when you are able to relax. Our contact should not, on any account, create tensions in you. For the birthday, don't worry. People who must be with you will be there. You know well that your life is essentially remote controlled. Do not plan anything. Provide for some whim. The medium asks, "Will you come, Babuji?" How can you ask this question? The medium says, "Forgive me. I am always amazed like a little girl before the Christmas tree for the graces you bestow on me." Let's leave off here. Today, maintain your meetings and include in them moments of joint reflection on selected aspects of the message. For example, do not forget that you are scouting ahead. Be blessed, my daughter. Convey this to your friends, Babuji. Friday, March 19th, 1999, 10 a.m. Master is in Ogarans. You see, he also does not forget you. Don't be sad. Nothing can prevent spirits from meeting. Thus, without tiredness, you are benefiting from the visit of my son. Be blessed, my daughter. The call of your heart is always heard. Be careful. Do not share messages in writing anymore. You will yourself attract troubles. And that's the last thing you need. There will be leakages inevitably. It is human. Taking notes, reflecting together on certain aspects. Yes, you must live up there for the moment, Babuji. Saturday, March 20th, 1999, 9 a.m. Meditation in Ogarans. The medium says, Babuji, I was waiting for this moment to unite with Master and do not manage to meditate. You are better in writing, so write. Reassure Anne Mary. She does not lose anything, though she has remained here. That is how it had to be. Thank her. All is counted when one's work is done heartily. Proceed well as I told you for the messages. Do not let yourself be made to relent. A day will come when there is nothing anymore to fear. You know that humans are not reliable, even the best ones. The arrival of my son is successful. It has yielded such impulses. We are happy. He too expected this result. The work is advancing well. He is preparing a beautiful celebration that will be important for the energies of the earth. Even if you cannot understand this and the results are not visible, what matters is that it is so. Our contact has cleared the channel. You can meditate now. Be united well with us for this end of the seminar. Babuji.